Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4KB Shorts Let's Play of the Dig. Brink has come unto us once again, and has caused massive amounts of headache like he normally does. It's really odd, you know, you save a guy's life and he's completely unappreciative. He comes through, he punches you, he takes away your stuff, he doesn't want to help you save your friend. You know, there comes a time when you just can't take any more. An intervention is needed, and I think that time is now. Our dear friend Brink is unfortunately addicted to the life-giving crystals of greenness, and we have to go forth and break his addiction any way we possibly can. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to go ahead and head out. We're going to head to our light bridge, and from there we're going to go see Brink and maybe try to talk to him into giving us at least 2 life crystals to get the machine working. Not that Brink will want to part with any more than 1. I'm sure he'll be like, we need 2. He's like, well, no, I need them all. And you know how Brink is. Alright, so we want to go to the map. No, not the map spire. That's where Cathedral, Tomb spire. No, there it is. I'm like, wait. Because map, Cathedral, and Tomb all sound the same because map, there's a map room here. Well, it's the star map. And then there's it's like, well, it's a tomb, but for whatever reason I was thinking Cathedral. And then they have the Tomb Spire, and the Tomb Spire, of course, is where Brink's at, because he's always out here trying to fix his massive machine, his make-a-worky doohickey.
Get away from here! I won't let you break my life crystal machine!
We don't want to break anything.
My machine isn't working yet. Yes, gloat if you want to. I've studied all the inscriptions. Maggie's not the only one who can decipher strange languages. I followed the plans I found, but there's still something missing, and without it the machine won't work. So if you think you can steal my life crystals again, Commander Lowe, think again. I'll kill you first, and believe me, no one will ever revive you.
Actually, you've robbed me twice, and I only robbed you once. So you're still 1 ahead.
Don't joke with me!
Don't joke with him, Boston.
Yeah, Boston, you would be a very lousy negotiator, buddy. Causing a lot of troubles. Well, hopefully Brink will talk to us.
What are you doing here? I have no need for your help.
Okay, I just wanted to talk, Brink. Can I talk?
Brink,
Okay, there we go. So I'm pretty sure this is what we need to talk about.
I think I know what piece is missing from your machine.
How can you know anything about this? You're not a scientist. You're just a strutting tin soldier.
I think it's the same piece that the eye generator needed. I think it's the key to all this technology. The alien inventor hid it because without it, none of the machines he considers dangerous will work.
Why would the creator of life crystals think they were dangerous?
Because the crystals make you feel so good that they take over your life. All you care about is getting more of them. He said it was the second worst mistake he'd made.
And the worst mistake?
The eye.
So you and Maggie, you keep telling me I'm crazy. But you plan to make an even worse mistake.
I'll make you a deal, Brink.
Yes, like the deal you made before. I keep my part, but you go back on it.
I didn't go back on it. I just wanted to talk about it with you first.
No deals with liars and thieves.
Brink, you need what I have to make your machine work. But if it works, then you'll have plenty of life crystals, right? You could share them with us and it wouldn't cost you anything, right?
If you have the missing parts, yes.
That's my deal. Your machine, my part. 50-50 on the life crystals.
I know you plan to cheat me.
We won't even come near the machine when it's running. You divide up the life crystals.
Then what's to stop me from keeping them all?
Because I am trained as a military man, Brink. And if I ever actually decide to fight you, I don't care how strong and healthy you are. You will lose. And then I will take them all. Got it?
Get your missing part and put it in my machine. Even liars and thieves can bargain as long as they watch each other very carefully.
Very true. Alright, so Brink has given us
Half the life
permission.
crystals, Brink. Remember?
You don't scare me, you hairless monkey.
Oot, oot, Brink. So Brink has given us permission to use his machine with our life crystal part thing. And it says relic. Let's see, slot. There it is. So this should be where it goes.
It fits perfectly. This is how the aliens designed the life crystal machine to work.
Nothing's happening.
Yes, it is. It's vibrating. Be patient. Who knows how fast it's supposed to work? We'll just have to wait.
Suits me fine. We'll split them 50-50, right?
Of course.
50-50. Look, there's one. And another.
2.
Is that all? Just 2? I need more than 2.
I don't know about that, Brink, but it's a sure thing I need more than 1. You still have all the crystals you stole from me and every other place on these islands.
Don't touch them!
50-50, you said, Brink. Well, you must have hundreds of life crystals. It's not even 50-50 if I take these 2.
I knew you were a liar and a cheat.
You weren't gonna let me have even one of these.
I'll make the machine even better. It will produce more.
Not till we're gone, it won't. I need that machine part to run the eye generator.
You will take nothing from this machine, you lying thief!
Once the eye is working, you can either come back with us to Earth, or you can stay here, take the part out of the eye generator and put it back in your own machine. Just have a little patience.
Alright, so we're gonna grab the part and mosey.
No! My machine is stopping! You've wrecked my machine! You're a dead man!
Brink, please. We don't have to fight. You can have the part back after we're done with it.
Everything you say is a lie!
Maggie, tell him.
If you say a word, Maggie, I'll kill you too!
Brink, don't make me hurt you.
You won't hurt me when you're dead!
Brink! Oh, Maggie, please believe me. I didn't want to hurt him. I didn't want him dead.
It wasn't Brink who died here. Brink died when he fell down the hole when we first arrived. What just fell over the cliff was someone else. Someone alien. Created by those death crystals.
Maggie, are we making an even worse mistake by activating the eye?
Staying in this world any longer than we have to. That's the worst mistake we could make. We've got to do anything we can to survive.
But what if we die trying?
Don't you get it, Boston? This place is worse than death. I'd rather die than stay here.
Alright, Maggie, we'll do it your way. Now, I want to show you guys a little bit of an irony and kind of a sadness here with regards to what just happened to Brink. Put this little guy back. And bam, 2 more life crystals. Unfortunately, had Brink kept his side of the bargain, he'd have as many life crystals as he wanted, but unfortunately he fell off a cliff, and since he's probably way down in a ravine, in bits and pieces, there's probably nothing more we can do for him. But yeah, so I don't understand, unless it's just the sheer need for the crystals, I don't understand why Brink really panicked with regards to the life crystals, because he's... It's really odd because he thinks... Now, we wanted to go to the map, back to the map spire, I believe. Oh no, it was the machine spire, that's right. The machine spire is its own spire. I was like, where are we going again? Museum, planetarium, cathedral? Right, cathedral spire, because it's considered a cathedral. Anyway, yeah, it's here. So yeah, I don't know why Brink didn't think that maybe if he pulled the part out and put it back, it would work again, but I guess his anger at Low for Low saying, well, I'm going to take these 2, and his like, well, that's not 50-50 from the crystals that were created, You should have just taken one. I don't think that conversation would have gone any other way, because I'm pretty sure that Lowe was right. Brink would not even have let him have the one crystal off the pair that came off. He tried to take it, and I don't know, Brink would come up with some reason to try to kick his teeth in to take it back. So by this time, Brink was gone, like way gone. Maybe not in the same way that Maggie said, you know, like because of the death crystals, but the madness had taken him, and he no longer really cared about anything or anyone except for his own stuff. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we are going to go and we're going to put this thing back together. I think we can just click the console. There we go. And we want to put the 2 crystals in. One there, one there.
The crystals Brink died for.
Yeah, Brink didn't die for crystals, he died for greed.
The alien was right. This thing has already killed one of us, but it's back in place.
So let's get this thing started. Okay, so we should exit. And I believe things will start running once we start poking at some buttons here. I think this is the console we want.
It's a row of crystalline devices.
Okay. Then let's do this thing. Woo, touch it! Not sure if that does anything over time or if it just does stuff. Alright, well, it looks like we got them started. Okay, so this does a couple of things. Let's try this one.
I don't know how to work these controls.
Oh no, come on, Lo. Wait, maybe there's. I think there's a button along here somewhere. I think it's at the very there. Oh yeah, try this button. Press the alien device. All these little green lights and everything. You got to figure out which one to push. It's just why they put the start button at the very top and the control switch at the very bottom. I have no idea.
I don't know what to do with this device.
Okay, well, I guess if nothing else, we'll start poking at different objects then. I was pretty sure we just pushed the button, but I don't remember. Oh, whoa, Lo. Lo going a little bit wiggy there. It's just like, ah. Okay, does this do anything for us? Pretty sure okay, so yeah, let's try these ones. I'm not sure why it wasn't working. Why aren't you working, machine? Unless Maggie's got something to say about it.
It's a row of crystalline devices.
Unless we can just use the console again, but I don't think that's the way it works. Ah, dear, now I've forgotten. I have forgotten! Okay, we can... Machine part. For the crystals. Oh. Okay, now I just made a funny sound. We're gonna head out to the tram, and then we're gonna come back in, because I don't like the fact that Maggie is standing at the very, very top and just standing there. It's annoying to spiral up and spiral back for this thing. So let's get back to the lab. And Maggie should be down low with us. There you go, and we'll talk to Maggie.
Robbins.
And alien device. There it is.
You're the one who read the alien books. What exactly happens when we turn it on with enough life crystals in it?
It would have taken me years to read everything, Boston, and I didn't understand half of what I read. But there's no doubt that this machine is dangerous. The alien warned us it might cost us more than we expected.
What does that mean?
It might mean that just turning on the machine might kill us.
You mean he booby-trapped the thing?
I mean that the machine may draw on more than life crystals. It may drain the life out of whoever uses it.
Then I'm running the controls.
Don't be absurd. It might do nothing, too. Or it could kill whoever isn't at the controls. I just want to tell you.
No goodbyes. We're gonna make it home together, Maggie.
I'm not sentimental, Boston. I wasn't going to say goodbye. I just want you to promise me something.
After you saw me break every promise I made to Brink, you want me to make another one to you?
What happened with Brink couldn't be helped, Boston. I know you'll keep your word with me.
What's the promise?
If I die, and you live, don't use any life crystals on me. Don't revive me. Do you understand?
Are you sure?
I saw what Brink became. I don't want that to happen to me. You wouldn't be saving Maggie Robbins. You'd be creating a monster with my memories, my face. Don't do it. Promise me.
I promise, Maggie. And vice versa, okay?
All right.
And now you tell me the truth about something, Maggie. Are you sure you didn't find out somewhere that something bad happens to the person at the controls of this machine?
Boston, I don't know any more than you do about what will happen when I switch this thing on.
If that's a lie, I'm gonna be really ticked off, Maggie.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so Maggie's gonna do all the work.
Here we go. It's stuck. I'll have to pry it open.
Be careful.
Yeah, it's really funny is every time I play this game, I'm always surprised that the machine is encased in a glass cone or bubble. You can't really tell until it's on.
Maggie! Maggie, you liar! You knew this would happen.
The eye.
It worked. The eye is restored.
Worth it then. Go home.
Maggie.
Poor Maggie. Lost in her prime, and Boston low, alone on an alien world. Now, I will give you guys a little bit of a spoiler alert. You can use life crystals on Maggie. Yeah, the guys over there in LucasArts did make it to where you can use life crystals on her, and it does have its own little scene. Now, out of respect for Maggie, and because I know what the scene entails, I am not going to do it. So if you guys want to know, if you guys want to check it out, I absolutely urge you to get the game, and feel free to tag her with a life crystal if you feel it necessary. Oh, hey, ugly.
I should have known the inventor would have one more trick up his sleeve.
At least. Now, I want to tell you guys, when I first played this game, you know how it is with any adventure game or any puzzle-based game, where you're thinking to yourself, you know, this puzzle's hard, this puzzle, you know, I can't get it, and maybe I can get it, and you try it in different things, and you're like, I can't get it right. I was so proud of myself on this puzzle because I got it right first try. Because I thought to myself, a pretty logical thought, you know, it's like, how do I get this thing out of my way? And it occurred to me that if something's standing on a bridge and you turn it off, maybe you got yourself a problem. Oh, okay. Oh, I remember. Okay. See, now I'm upset because I was sitting there, I was trying to go for that moment, you know, where I was going, hey, look at me, I'm being all smart. You have to actually get him to run at you. You have to get him to run at you before you can do the bridge part. I waited too long with my little speech, unfortunately. Alright, so that should be good enough. Now it should work. Come on, buddy. There it is. Bye-bye. So yeah, unfortunately my little speech didn't work.
That was the inventor's last chance to stop me. I will get out into Space-Time 6. I will bring the people of this place back home, and they will build me a starship that will take me back to Earth.
Or I will break every single one of their ugly necks. Is that how that speech ends there, Lo? So yeah, unfortunately my little speech reset the timer a little bit, and he was able to get back to the sphere. I didn't realize he could do that, but that's what it's for, so you can come up to the sphere, and if you do it instantly, it's funny. And that's what I did the first time. I just went, okay, press the button, and he fell, and I was like, yeah, I was so proud of myself. But apparently it's on a timer, so now I feel silly.
I guess this is the real test. Can a practical guy from Earth do what all the builders of this place failed to do? Can I go into Space-Time 6 and still find my way back to reality? Only one way to find out.
So pretty. I peer into my crystal ball, and what do I see? Yikes.
It's beautiful. A guy could get lost here real easy. No. No, I'm not going any farther into this place. I'm staying here, where I can get back out again.
You are as strong as we hoped, human.
I can understand you.
In Space-Time 6, all living minds communicate perfectly. You stand at the doorway, human. You show us all the pathway back to life, to reality, to a place where we will someday die, yes, but we will have a life before we die.
Every past and future. I can see them all, but which one is real?
Go back now, human. Take me home. My people have their bodies, their bones, their lives again. We owe you a great debt, Commander Lowe.
All I want, now that my friends are dead, is to go back to Earth and tell the story of how they died.
Why not let them tell their own story?
I wish.
You knew the way home, but I know all the other paths through time and space.
Wait! Don't go back there!
I have brought you a gift.
Maggie! Brink! You're alive again!
We were lost, but this being found us and led us back.
Maggie! I thought I'd lost you forever.
So you really didn't try to resurrect me with the crystals?
No, I promised you. And besides, what the crystals bring back from death, it wouldn't have been you.
I know, Boston. You kept your word. And yet, you did find a way to bring me back from death.
It wasn't me, but I'm glad you're here.
And I'm free of the madness of the crystals, too. You did it, Lo.
No, it was our friend here.
No, the credit belongs to you. We once revered a great inventor because he opened the door to unchanging eternity. But you opened the passageway back into true life.
All I am is a guy who wants to get back home.
Already my people are preparing a great crystal starship to take you there.
But we can come back, can't we?
You and any others who wish to come. You are a young people, strong and full of hope and passion. We have much to teach you, and you have much to share with us as well. There will be friendship between our species forever.
I hope you're right. Not all human beings are as, nice as us.
Oh, I know that. All young species are alike that way. But don't worry. If any of your people try to pick a fight, you'll mash them like bugs.
How reassuring.
The ship is almost ready. Go home and tell your people what has been accomplished here.
Telling the people, that's Maggie's job.
And getting us home? That was yours. You did it, Boston.
Thank you, Boston.
We all thank you, Boston Row.
And there it is, the dig. Now, I want to go ahead and throw you guys out a little bit of thing there and say, if you noticed, If you notice Brink, and they specifically showed him animated and everything, he was really, really old. And he had his left hand back, even though the coat was shortened and bloody. Now, in the book, because the book, can't go me. In the book, the alien said something about having to go to the future to find Brink and bring him back, or to cleanse him from the taint of the life crystal. I don't know what it was all about, but it had something to do with either going to an alternate dimension or to a future plane where Brink was still alive or something. It's hard to say. It really was hard to say. It was one of those things that just really didn't make any sense, but basically Brink was back, having died originally, been infected with the life crystal, and then brought back again, either before he fell off the cliff or after he fell off the cliff or something. Anyway, it's really kind of hard to follow in that regard because of just the way that it's designed. But I do like how they kept to the story. Like, that could have been completely left out and would have just brought Brink back perfectly fine like he was at the beginning of the game. But that would have meant that he didn't have any memories, you know? And so by bringing him back after he died the second time, it makes more sense story-wise, but it kind of is confusing as to how that happened. But pretty awesome. Again, one of the better LucasArts, better adventure games overall, but one of the better LucasArts games because, of course, it was based on a script by Steven Spielberg, which, of course, he handed to George Lucas, who then handed it to LucasArts. And there you go. Absolutely pick it up. It is available on Steam. You can play it via the ScumVM engine, which gives you the nice pixelated old school classic design, and you can play it full screen. You know, I don't know how many, like, you know, pixelated full screen, but you can play it full screen. It used to be 800 by 600 is its original size. Now, if you buy the Steam version, I'll give you a heads up on this, if you buy the Steam version, it uses a pixel melding technique. It's a smoothing technique, and it makes everything look melty. I don't like it personally. I like the classic square block pixel everything, but if you don't mind the melty kind of look where all the pixels are smooth edged and not really well done, the game still plays just perfectly fine. It's still fun to play. It just doesn't have that classic hard edge look that I like so much. But we have finished the game, and it has been time. Two things that make this a perfect time to cut. So for now, I'd like to thank you all very much for joining me, 4KB Short, on this Let's Play of The Dig, and I will see you next game.